I'll give you. I'll refund part of you. No.
Just what you do is you pickaxe and you're mining to water. You don't
Yeah.
want to go that far.
It's weird. But in other news, I have watched so many videos on how to use the Hatch embroidery software, and I started redoing my bowling shirt design, and I'm liking it. It's so much easier. Drifty Ellison, thank you so much. Like, if you don't look up how to do certain things, it's a headache. But after you actually know how to do stuff, it's amazing. I love it. Clearly didn't have that much of a problem if she came back to it right. But now I'm like, what if she tries ordering another one when the next child graduates? Like, cause she got 8 more grandchildren from that son. Is she gonna be like, well, I bought 9, do I get the 10th one free? No. Yeah, really hard no. I don't think I'm gonna do another one for this lady, unless it happens to be up there, and she pays it. Just because I can't have that. No, stress is not good. More money or hit the right? Gotta sneeze. I'm gonna try muting if I do so. Yeah, I'll probably charge a lot more. And I don't like being that person. But it might have to be done. And like, y'all saw how big that was. It wasn't a small dainty throw quilt. It was decent size. Also, baby girl hasn't texted me yet. I hope she's doing alright. I'm gonna text her and see. Maybe she did. How is the meat? I'm hoping she gets to move on. I really am. That'll be exciting. I think she has a meet next week, next Wednesday also. She has the 2 mile tomorrow. So 1 mile today, 2 mile tomorrow for the IACs. I think there's a meet next Wednesday? And then the week after, I think, is sectional. Well, there's one thing I didn't change. I did not change my raid call, Jody. How funny is that?
But I think you fun to play anyway.
Yeah, it's me. It's a problem that I have. I changed the throne one. Gosh. Oh gosh, I just dropped. How many? Just one. Okay, one. Where?
Hey, running. Dedicated server is a server that's ran off.
I don't want that one.
Or you can actually put a dedicated server on your PC while you play.
Yeah, Throne. Not Zach Throne. Throne.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't understand why, but apparently actually
I forget what needle that was on. I think it was that one. Fixed. Silly Jody. That's the wrong one. Throne.com/Jody is here. Yep. Look, I got so excited that I dropped a stitch there. That was funny. We'll put that hook back there. Excited. So here I have, I think, 8 repeats. Tacos? It's not Tuesday. Taco Wednesday. I approve. Tacos any day of the week is good. In case anybody's wondering. That's fine. Today is the day after Tuesday, so it's alright. I could just use one of my smaller cable needles to run up the side when I'm doing this, but yeah, that would make my life too easy. If there's such thing. If you know, you know. And who wants that to be that easy? Right? Pick up stitches like normal, right? Yeah, I would do that, but half the time I always forget to wrap the yarn around it, so yeah, it's fine. Oh, you don't know? Really? Yeah, you can take a scrap piece of yarn, thread, or a cable from a needle and wrap your working yarn around it so that you already have the stitches picked up. But yeah, I'm not gonna do it. Yeah. I thought you knew that. Doesn't your mother do it that way? Oh. I mean, it only works if you pick up the exact amount that you need. Okay, where's your mother been my whole life? You need to pick my stitches up because I hate it. I hate it. I loathe it. Oh, really? In England? Yes. That is for sure. Oh, just wondering. Has there been any update about the royal family? Are both the king and Kate doing all right? Only because, like, I'm not following a lot from my phone because that's all dated stuff that doesn't even tell the truth. I hope their treatments are going well.
I'm trapped inside a fake reality.
No clue. Okay. So that gossip that has been popping up on my phone is probably just that, because one of them said, "Oh, the princess is dying." Literally everybody's slowly suffocating on oxygen, okay? No, I have not, but I want to now. Is it that bad? Is it? I want to go Google it. But yeah, I only click on certain articles now. It's so awful, you love it. Okay, let's go. Oh gosh. I type in King space CH and it goes King Charles Portrait 2024 official. What is that? Why is it like that? There is something... Who painted that? Because they should not have gotten paid that much money. Does he like it? At least they got his face right? You know what it looks like? Okay, and you can't even... Remember those magic eye books that everybody swears that you can see an image if you cross your eyes or you like focus and then like back up? That's... I don't... I can't... Do we know who painted this? Because I want to friend them. The more I look at it, I want to be this artist's best friend. Okay? Do we know who painted this painting? TV Cup's outside. Because I want to be the artist's best friend. I want to be this guy's BFF. Oh, okay. Apparently this is what this artist normally does? You forget. Oh my gosh, that makes it even better, Jody. Probably. Well then. And his mother's handwriting. Oh, she's got really nice handwriting.
Come and see my friend. Not right.
Okay. You can go. You are not wrong, though. But I want to befriend this artist for that painting. Because the more I look at it, the better it gets. Like, is that bad? I might have to make that my desktop for a couple days. On my Chromebook, though. On my Chromebook, so that I can share the love with everybody. You know, I'm kind of happy I asked about stuff. Only good attributes are the hand effect, right? Right? The colors are there, though. Apparently, the artist is really famous. Be a 5 after it's 5 back. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Oh. You know what's sad? Those comments don't get deleted as fast as my comments of, oh, hey, PB Cup, can you take her back outside because she won't do anything? And now she's barking again. I'm sorry Maple keeps barking. She's a puppy. All of them. All 7. But you know, the comment of me correcting people on where to go for a crochet pattern from Lyra Loon Designs gets deleted instantly. Yes, Jody. Yes. But all 7. Oh, okay. That's even better. No. I have an account. I just haven't been there in, like, forever. Only because I never have videos, and it looks weird whenever I post a still picture.
What? Oh.
And I think I lost a few brain cells on it. I mean, Instagram Reels is the same, though. Let me tell you. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go. Boston. I would go to bed early, but I would get up even earlier. Oh, really? No, I think she's on Insta also. I think. Somebody on Insta that does stuff like that. Oh, really? See, I would be interested in that. Yeah. I'll text his friend's mother later. They're mostly related anyways. I mean, understandable. This is my brother, cousin, uncle. Twice removed. Sorry, I couldn't. Pencil grip. Why are you trying pencil grip? Just wondering. I mean, free. Yes. Jody, yeah, why are you switching it up? I'm curious. That's the only reason. Tighter time. Oh, okay. Makes sense. It is, at least I find. It's okay because... But is it? Why wouldn't you do that for me? I just did that, Shay. I just did that. Jay's making sure. Yeah, I have food here, and it's like, nah. Some of it. That one? Okay. I'm dehydrated? How do you know? I already drank a whole bottle of water. And about 38 ounces of hot tea. Hold on. Hold on, she needs a drink. She's hydrate. Hey, I have a half stuffy nose. It's terrible. And then, you know what's horrible? What's even worse is when you lay down to sleep knowing that one side's not, and that's the side that ends up stuffy, so you roll over and yeah, it just switches. Terrible. I know that's gross, I'm sorry, not really. Terrible. Yeah, then you get that comfy and that stuffiness just switches sides and it's like, ugh. You can't sleep, yeah. I do live, right?
No.
Maple's being loud. But yeah, it's terrible. And I'm gonna say, I want to say it's mostly due to the back and forth weather right now, like, and probably allergies. So the mixture is not doing well. At all. Hoping it's nice out Friday. Not until Kayla sees it. I want to see it. I want to see it. I thought I dropped a stitch. That was close. Not really. Okay, I won't share. Oh, I like it. I like it. It turned out really pretty. I like it. Looks good. Same yarn, hook, but one pen and one knife. Okay, yeah. I want to see. Eee, the difference. I gotta blow my nose. I apologize. I'm excited. Do you think it's gonna be a big size difference? Oh gosh. Oh, she got 6 in the mile. Which, unless they don't count the people that already qualify, that means that she's not going for the mile. She'll find out later. I know she will. But that's alright. I'm gonna ask her her time. She's 5 seconds off for the 2 mile. 14 feet of wall space packed, new grid wall put up, and new. Ooh, that's exciting. Ooh, yeah, take a break. You know, that's still terrible. Like, I can't, Mama Fader, I can't. Like, why? She did. So if she runs just a little better tomorrow than she did today, she'll go for the 2 mile. Which is good. But also, she has 2 more years of high school. Can you imagine what she'll be like in 2 years? If she doesn't make it this year. And this is a goal now. This is a huge goal that she wants. I don't blame you, Mama Fader. I don't. Maybe they're jealous of how successful you were. Probably like a jack, right? Like child. Oh, that was row 4. Like, yeah. That's a great location too. It was really pretty. Plus, it's you, Mama Fader. You set it up really nice. Attorney says it's because you did so much, clean it up, turn it right. Vendors have told you they're staying after 9th. Ah. Oh, they're not. Are they gonna go with you? Like, they'll be smart if they follow you. Like, really. Awesome.